My first stop of the day here at the Santa Cruz Boardwalk in Santa Cruz County, California, is a Boardwalk Bowl, which in the next shot you'll see the inside. They actually have a functioning bowling alley. I'm here because I went to the information office and they said the bathroom is here, that the bathrooms on the boardwalk don't open till 12, and well, here you go. So I'm gonna walk up the street here and I'll pan and I'll talk about it and we'll see what's next. I'm going to film this out of order, but we are inside the Boardwalk Bowl where the bathroom was, and I had to make a stop first. You know I'm old. So here's the inside, and I'll film the outside, and I'll show it in the correct order, but not in filming order. We're on the street side of this actual Santa Cruz Boardwalk. I have never been in the building. I only rode down here once, and it was years ago with Charlie. When we rode the Capitola, where we just were at the village, we didn't really get out. The Coconut Grove here is another famous part of it. And then the B Street, and then these old buildings here, and then the bowl. I'm going to scroll a bit. So I actually wanted to get out and walk this. So we'll talk about that next. I want to film the sign specifically here, and I'm going to talk about this as I walk. But the word casino, in our modern vernacular, it means a place where you gamble. Old school casinos may call it gambling halls. I think Sam's Town does. Anyway, it's not exactly accurate in the old usage. The word casino is based from Italian, and it means gathering place. Now, in Avalon at the casino, I'll see if I can pip it in here. Oh God, I gotta sit down. It's never been a gambling place. Neither is it here. Gambling's never been legal in California, at least when it was outlawed. Yeah, so, not like the casino that we look at. Oh, damn, let me put this here. Not like the casinos that we have in Nevada, on sovereign land, etc. So I'm going to recall my brother. I'm going to tell him I'm going to be sitting at the north end, and he'll meet me here because I'm really running out of steam and I want to do the rest of this. So we'll see what's next. The north end doors were locked, and now as I walk down here, there's a sign that a private event is underway, which explains why the doors are locked. So we'll find our way in somehow. My brother's inside, and we'll find him. As I read the sign here, the Fred Swanton was a developer out here and promoter, and he's the one who originally built the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in 1904. And in 1906, the place burned down. It was uninsured, so Swanton lined up financing, got it together, and it was rebuilt, and in 1907, the current structure opened, and it's been open for 100 years. It remains the longest operating seaside casino-type entertainment amusement park in the country. In the state, in California. So, Jesus Christ, dude. I strive to be accurate when I talk about this stuff. So, they don't open till 12. That's why we can't get in. So we're going to wait till 12. I think we're close, and we'll walk in. I got old pictures and stuff that I want to put in as we walk through. So we're going to walk in here when they open. It shouldn't be much longer. Well, we're standing on the boardwalk. Charlie says the doors are open, so I'm going to walk in briefly. I have a bunch of old stills and stuff to kind of clip in here, but I knew a guy at the Mercury that worked here. He was also in the CCC for a while that we saw on the side of the road. Now, this is where I'm still new at this Pocket 3. I'm used to tilting the camera up, and the camera, it doesn't have the gimbal like this. So, dude, I'm struggling with this. Hold on. See, this is what I'm talking about. I may have to edit some of this nonsense out. Jesus, Joe, you're struggling. Right here, I'm going to see if I'm talking the same place. I'm going to clip this in and see if I have an old movie was shot here. I see the bathrooms open at 12. We're going to walk in the colonnade, built in 1907, and we'll see what's next. Well, you can hear it's extremely noisy in the arcade part here. So we're going to walk back outside and bluntly, we'll see what's next. Okay, I'm going to make a 360 run actual Santa Cruz Beach. As I pan here, I'm kind of surprised that the actual structure of the casino is not nearly as big as I thought it would be. Now, there is the famous roller coaster down here. Nothing's open today. None of the rides. I'm kind of surprised. It's spring break, but you know, you got to be able to staff. So here's now the remodeled and modernized Santa Cruz Boardwalk, a casino from the other side. Jesus, dude, pay attention. There we go. I'm going to get used to this gimbal. Here's our 360. We're on Santa Cruz Beach. I'm running out of steam, but by God, it's a beautiful day, and we'll see what's next. Well, we're just about done here. We may or may not drive up onto the pier, but this is the part of the Monterey National Marine Sanctuary I talked about down on 17 Mile Drive. This is the fourth of the world's surfing reserves. In 1885, 3 Hawaiian princes, honest God princes, there was a royal family when Hawaii was a sovereign nation prior to Dole and the United States Navy pretty much conquering them. They were the first ones to introduce surfing to the United States mainland here at the Santa Cruz Main Beach in Santa Cruz County, California, and we'll see what's next. Okay, here's the famous Giant Dipper. Bluntly, I didn't walk down here because I'm old and I'm exhausted. But this is, and I don't think I fit on a roller coaster anymore, because as you saw on some of the other film, I've got triplets. I'm carrying triplets. So here's the Giant Dipper. It's an all wooden coaster. It's tremendously famous. And I'll see if I can't text in the date it was built, yada yada, maybe a little bit more on it. When I edit this and maybe cut in some other handheld footage. And now they have a flog flume ride, and I've always liked these. So now that I have the camera out, I'm going to refilm right here, the little trestle right here of The Lost Boys by Keith Sullivan. You could see it. And
don't forget the parking lot where the security guard was killed at the very beginning.
There we go, parking lot security guard. I never saw the film, but my brother did, so.
Awesome.
Here's the guys still standing around. You don't see anyone training or anything, you know. On the clock. We'll see what's next.
Another day closer to retirement.
Another day closer to retirement. God, I had that attitude at the Mercury. So we'll after a while. So we'll see if we can't drive on the pier, but we're closing in on the end of our day, and we'll see.